Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a loader today. This is the VL Force Loader. So this is an electronic loader that will spin inside there. It is technically not a force-feeding loader. It still does rely on gravity to pull the ball from the feed stack after the ball has gotten to the drop point. But there is a spinning device in there that will help push those balls along and create or clear any jams that you do happen to get. It is going to require one 9-volt battery inside there. It does have a flip style lid on the back that it has a spring, and it is compatible with standard or universal style speed feeds, the Halo style speed feed. It'll go right on there. If you are going to put a speed feed on it, you will need to split your shells apart, and that can be done with the screws that are on the side here to remove the original lid out. And don't forget to take the spring with you. What you're going to get in the packaging, obviously you're going to get some you're going to get your manual, basic manual, parts diagram kind of thing. You're going to get some stickers. Some sweet Viewloader stickers. Got to feed your need, apparently. And then just a warranty information that says don't return it to where you bought it. If you have problems with it, contact the manufacturer. But the one thing about the Force Loader, the VL Force Loader, is it does not have a sensor system inside of it. It is a continuous feed loader. So as soon as you turn it on, until the time you turn it off, it will continue to spin. It doesn't stop when it's full. There's no eyes, there's no sound sensor, there's nothing in it. So it will always be rotating inside there. To get inside of it, to change your batteries, clean it out, whatever you need to do, you do need a screwdriver. So you need a Phillips screwdriver. And there are 5 screws that you need to take out. One on the side, and one at the front, and then 2 on the bottom. I have removed the side ones, the front and the 2 side, and so all I need to do is just loosen the other ones because I've pretty much taken them all the way out too. So just quickly undo those to the point where they're not grabbing anymore. And then once that's free, the whole bottom tray will come off. The screws that go in the bottom section are longer than the screws that go in the outside section or the around section. So don't get them mixed up if they come out. Now what you got here is your cup, your spinner, your propeller, your battery harness. I can get that out of here. Right there, so one 9-volt battery. And there are little slots to put them in. It looks to be at one time they might have made this version loader with 2 9-volt batteries because there is a slot on each side. You could also use this slot for an extra battery. If you want to carry just a spare one just in case, you can put it in there, then easily switch it out if you need to. The fingers on the paddle are very, very soft, so they will easily flex over paint instead of just jamming it and crushing it. If I hook the battery up here, see it spinning. And I can also put my finger in there. And it's just bouncing off my finger. I can even put it really close to the middle and it still goes by. But where a paintball would be, I can barely feel it touching me. So you know that it's going to be soft and gentle on the paint. You're not going to crush anything on the inside there. So let's get our battery in here and let's run some paint through it. Don't want to crush these wires or anything when we go to set this back together. So I'll kind of tuck those in there. Put that on. I'll put my bottom ones in. I'm only going to put these bottom ones in because if I tighten these down, it should hold it enough for us just to feed some paint through it. Yeah, that's plenty secure for us just to run paint in it. Buttons on the back, right here. And it's kind of hard to see, but there are 2 little tabs or little flanged areas that stick up on the side of the button, which will help keep accidental pushes from happening. So you really have to get your finger kind of right in the middle and push it down to make it work. So let's load some paint in here. It's going to hold about 200 balls, 180, 200 balls, roughly. I mean, kind of a pod and a half if you think about it that way, or pod and a third. Feed rate on these, I don't know. They always kind of over-exaggerate their feed rate. I wouldn't say higher than 12 balls a second, regardless of what they want to tell you. That's kind of a realistic approach. So let's throw some paint in there. So that's 160 or so, and you can see that there's still room to get some more in there. I could fit easily probably another 40 balls in there. So. We do have a mix of balls, reball, standard, old, new. So let's go ahead and run this. Now you can see, you can hear it spinning inside there, even though I'm holding it. Not the fastest loader on earth, but it ran reball through it, which you can't say that for some of the most expensive loaders that are out there. They have some trouble with reball. No troubles with reball at all. Fed without any jams of any kind. It is noisy. That's one drawback, I guess, with this loader is it is constantly moving and constantly spinning. So if you didn't want to have that noise, you'd have to keep turning it on and off, turn it on and off. But for the price of the loader, probably is something you can overlook. It works. 1 9-volt battery, you can't beat that. It's going to run forever on it. It's a decent loader. For the price, you're getting what you pay for with a loader like this. So for the price, you can't knock it. Only downside is it just continually spins. But that is something that can be easily overlooked if budget is what you're looking for. So give this one a spin. It's like I said, not a bad loader. It's available through the website, the VL Force Loader. Order yours now through ansgear.com.